hamster wheel, and we are not subscribing to any of that nonsense. Instead, we're going to take the bull by the horns. And today's going to be a badass day. I'm telling you. We set our intentions last night. We are not going to let anyone's negative, nasty energy get us down. We're going to make a plan. And every time someone comes at us with any energy that's not love and light, we're going to be like, listen, Linda, not today. Cancel, clear, delete, get out of my space. And if you don't realize how important it is to protect your energy, I'm here to remind you, because you're going to come across someone that's going to cut you off in traffic. You're going to come across a cashier at the store who's having a bad day, and their bad day is going to like impart itself on you. You're going to come across someone who's being a negative Nancy, someone else who's gossiping. You're going to come across all of these things, and you're a ship. And your job is to make sure that that negative, nasty ass dishwater doesn't get inside of your ship and then sink it. Let's make a deal. Oh, it's Sarah though. All right, guys, making all the mods. Sarah, I don't follow you. Oh my goodness, guys, if you ever see, I will say I am following 333, which is an angel number, so I will have to delete someone, but I'm not following you. Yeah, nasty ass dishwater. That's just true. Good morning, Mandy Howard. Let me make you a mod. We're going to do our pump up talk. We can talk about anything you want. Good morning, Wendy. Oh, OJ, thank you for saying that I'm glowing. I got some sleep, even though we lost power last night. I'm stuck at 69 following. It's too hard. Not going to lie. Kind of love it. River Valley Trading, thank you for popping in. So my back, with the exception of going from this position to standing, which is the only time you'll see me like stutter and then see how I'm like not putting any pressure or weight on this leg. And then I can't stand completely upright. It'll take me a couple minutes. But other than that, I can now move. But the fact that I'm still bent over, I was ChatGPT, my new doctor is telling me that it means that there's a chance it's like some sort of nerve thing. So I am going to make a primary care appointment and have to like go the doctor route, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not recording this. I should be recording it, shouldn't I? Yes. Oh, Marsha Reedaville, thank you for telling people they should bookmark this show. So here's what we're going to do. If you don't know me, my name is Maria, and I'm like your bestie, big sister, badass, angry Italian in your corner who's going to make sure that nobody messes with you or your energy. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm here at 9 o'clock, giving you a little bitty baby pocket hug and reminding you that you are powerful beyond measure and beautiful beyond compare. And I want to make sure that you actually do something with your day, because let's put this in perspective. Today is what, February 18th? You will never get another February 18th. Never, 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 0%. You will never get another February 18th, 2026. So you're trading your time for however you choose to feel today. And if that's going to be negative, resentful, angry, bitter, guilty, whatever it is, then that's a choice. So I'm going to help set you straight every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. At least right now. For the last two, like I'm a new seller on here for the last couple of weeks. Mo got ice cream for my babies. Oh, that makes me so happy. They're going to love that. Thank you. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what I decided to do, but that's as of 2 weeks ago. I just created a new schedule. I'm trying to find my footing on here. So we will see if that's too much. We'll see if it's not often enough. And then, of course, I'll be writing random trains that I get invited to. And also, I'm live on every new moon and full moon. Once I figure out what products I'm going to sell, I will let you know when I'm going to be live with that. I got to find stuff that other than jewelry. This way I can hang out with his sister. Thank you for popping in here. This way I can hang out with everybody and not just the ladies. So guys, get this giveaway. It's going to pull in 48 seconds. Let me tell you a couple of things. And then I spent the first 5 minutes yakking. Looking forward to the coloring book. Dude, I'm so excited for this. So for those of you that don't know, I'm big on mental health. Like I've been through some stuff and the way out is through. So I decided that I would bring you all of the good feely stuff. So one of the things that we did last week is we have motivational notebooks, we have inspirational journals, we have mantra keychains. I mean, all things that are going to help give you dopamine, make you feel good, and help you spread positivity and peace in the world, because your mindset is everything. And when I say that, I mean it. How I show up mentally will manifest itself in how I show up as a mother, a sister, a friend, a coworker, and all of the above. I am not in a relationship, but if you are in a relationship, it literally changes how you show up as a wife or as a husband. Wendy, congrats on that giveaway. I'm going to get another one rolling for you. And then we're going to talk about your energy. And of course, oh, I didn't even click that giveaway and it started running. The universe just knew. I love your energy. It's a good way to start the day. Hey, There's my baby sister, my tiny penguin baby sister. She's in here. Guys, drop penguins in the chat and say hi to Tiny Penguin. If you didn't get a chance to get one, I don't have them in the bin. I may auction one or two today, but I released the You Are Awesome penguins that teach you about box breathing. If you don't know anything about box breathing, when you get dysregulated, when you're anxious, when you're nervous, when you're afraid, it's a really easy way to reset your central nervous system. So box breathing, and you can do any amount of seconds you want. I usually do 3, but these, it teaches you that you should do them for 4. It basically says that you're going to, and you guys can do it with me if you want to start off your day with some great regulation. We're going to breathe in for 4, then hold it for 4, then release for 4 and hold it for 4. So we're making that box. So we're going to do that right now. In for 4, hold, out for 4, hold. Nice and zen, right? Like, and if that doesn't work, then you can do it all over again. I know some people were never taught about breathing, but some people, like, they were like, hey, just breathe, just breathe. It's not enough to just breathe. When you tell someone who's freaking out, having your hands like, just breathe, that's not the same. It's like, we got to do our box breathing. We want to make sure that we're intentional. Everything is about intention. Everything is about energy. You are energy. Your love and light and energy. And you forget. You let negativity and stuff get in your head. And you forget that you are powerful. We are all energy. Whatever you think about, you will bring about. So if you go out into the world and you're thinking about how your car is breaking down and you don't like your job and you don't like your coworkers and you're in a terrible relationship and you look fat, if you're thinking about all of those things, the universe gives you more of them. You attract that back to you because you see, the universe doesn't hear negatives. It doesn't hear don't, want, can't, shouldn't. So if you're like, oh, my car's breaking down, it's breaking down, I don't know what I'm doing about my car, blah, blah, blah. The universe is like, oh, she's giving energy. He's giving energy to his car. And the problem's going on with his car. Let's do it. Let's give him more. Like, that's where they're putting their energy. And so let's give them more of that. I know that you think that it's probably a bunch of hooey patooey, but it's not. I'm a neuroscience coach. I'm telling you, you can create new neural pathways. Do you know that your brain doesn't know the difference between something you're thinking and something you're doing? Did you know that? Oh, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't. It does not know. So if I imagine right now that I'm laying on a beach in Maui, basking in the sun, that there's some big, hunky, beefy man with muscles waving a leaf over me and feeding me grapes. Let me tell you, you see this smile? It is genuine. Like, I can feel it. I can see it. My brain doesn't know that I'm not actually there. It just doesn't. So when you start to imagine that you already have the things that you want, you're tricking your brain into thinking I already have it, which means you're in a better position to be grateful. And gratitude is like the root of everything. And it also means that you are creating that the visualization. And remember, you get more of what you put your energy towards. So if you're thinking about overwhelming abundance and an overflowing bank account as opposed to all of the bills and the bleeding money, then you're going to get more what you're thinking about. This is all about understanding how your energy works and channeling it. So hopefully this is the place that you want to be in the mornings. I noticed that my rooms are smaller in the mornings, and I think it's because people aren't awake or people are at work. Like, hello, wake up and start your day. I could do these earlier, but I don't want to. And mainly because I drop my kiddos off at school and sometimes I don't get home till 9. And I structure my entire life, my energy, my everything around them because they're going to be gone. What am I going to do, guys? My son's going to be 15 this year. When did that happen? I swear I was just pregnant. So I don't know. So as far as I'm concerned, if they're home, I'm not live unless it's some sort of crazy exception, like opportunity that I couldn't turn down, in which case I'm including them because they say that I don't even want to think about this. This is going to bring down my energy. The reality is life is short, and your time with your parents and your kids is the shortest. The person you get the most time with is your partner. And I don't have a partner. So you are getting the majority of my time right now. And I'm really excited about it. This giveaway is going to pull a couple of like rules. Can I create rules? This is my room. So we're going to create some rules. Couple of rules in my room. If you ever pop into my room, number one, always enter the giveaways, because when you enter a giveaway, it tells the little whatnot algorithm gods like, oh, she's giving away something badass, and it pushes more people to my room. So only half of you are in this giveaway. The rest of you are like, her giveaways ain't shit. And then people don't join the room. So sad panda. So this is about to pull. Thank you for the couple of you that were listening to me and you just joined it. And then another rule, interact in the chat. I'm not great at reading it and I need practice. So you guys help me. Marie loves Dutches. Okay, like I don't know. I'm not great at names either, but you know what? I'm getting better. Hey Maria, why did you block me the show today? So Sam, I'm so happy that you're back. I yelled at the whole chat. I don't know who you are. And I was having great conversation. And then I modded you and they all yelled at me and said, don't. So I unmodded you. And then someone who was modded blocked you. And I literally, like, you can't go back and watch. Oh, you could on YouTube. I literally went, guys, why did you do that? Don't ever remove someone from my room, please. And then they're like, the energy's better now. And I'm like, no, there was nothing wrong with the energy. And then I said, now I have to go and find someone and apologize. So I'm glad that you came in here so that I could apologize. Another rule for my room: don't remove anybody. Like, if I'm maybe I'm gonna get a troll, maybe I'm gonna get someone who's gonna come in here and start talking about stuff I don't care. The more that's happening in the chat, the more that Whatnot is sending people to the room and they're like, hey, what's going on in here? People are interacting. And that's what I want and need as a new seller, as somebody who's I'm showing up on this platform because I want to pour into you because it's my life's purpose. You already know, like, some of you know my background. You know, I'm an attorney, motivational speaker, coach, all of these things, but I have to make money, right? So I sell a couple of things during these lives so that I can continue to do them. And I have my own personal goal and I have been hitting it every single day. And it's because of you guys. And I'm so very thankful, but we got to kind of play the algorithm game, guys. That means that we have to tap on the screen to get the yellow hearts going, like blah, 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 just pretend that it's like a drum. And we need to throw something in the chat so that Maria can practice reading the chat and also controlling the music and the YouTube ads and everything else. And we need to enter the giveaways. So let's try it out right now. 14 of you are in this giveaway and there are 44 of you in the room. So I'm going to stop and we're all just going to like awkwardly stare at you. Hold on. I have to get up slowly because my back. I'm going to stand here awkwardly staring at you until we have at least half of the room in this giveaway. So maybe that means we lose half the room because I'm not going to talk. But I ain't doing shit till we got at least have people in this giveaway. Guys, get in this giveaway. Only 19 of you want something for free. Hey, if you're like, I don't want to enter the giveaways because I feel bad because they cost you money, they're going to cost me money no matter what. If you don't want it to cost me anything, then throw on local. And if you win the bookmark or whatever I'm sending, I just won't send it out. But we got to get half the room in this giveaway. And now I can't even read the chat because you guys are so far away. Guys, what you doing with your life? I can't walk toward you right now because my back hurts so much, but get in the giveaway. Now, there are probably people who are maybe watching from a computer. You can't get in the giveaway, in which case I'll give you a pass. But if I don't teach you guys this right now, this is not going to work. If this was for a $100 Amazon gift card, everyone would be like, whoa, we got to get in this giveaway. And then what happens is Whatnot pushes everyone in the room because they're like, oh my God, they're giving away something big. But you're telling everyone on Whatnot that my giveaways are garbage. And they're not. They're so cute. Do you want to see what they are? Actually, I don't even think I have one right here. Oh, look, see? It took a minute, but now I'm up straight. Maybe it was you guys helping me. Maybe I just needed to yell at you a little bit. I really thought the standing tactic would work, but it's not. And you guys are still not getting the giveaway. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand uncomfortably and talk until we have enough people in this giveaway, and then I'll be comfortable. We're almost at half, mainly because people left. Help her guys out, get in the giveaway. I got to teach you this stuff now. So for almost half, and then someone else came in the room. Hey, if you just came in this room, will you get in this giveaway? Because I really want to sit down. Yes, there it is. Ask and you shall receive. It's part of the power of positivity. It's part of manifesting. And sometimes it's about having patience. So thank you guys so much. I am now fully standing and upright, and getting back down will hurt. So I will sit back down. But I just, number one, I want to say thank you for doing that. And number two, I want to say thank you for being in my room. 45 people. If you're like, what, but what are you doing? What are you selling? I've got so much stuff to sell. These shows are less about selling, though I do have stuff. And they're more Hot Mess Express, reminding you that today is the only Wednesday, February 18, 2026, you're going to get. So what are you going to do with it? Let's talk about what you are going to do with it and how you're going to harness that, because you're going to go out into the world or you're going to sit on your couch. Either way, today is going to come and go. And it's up to you whether or not today was worth it. And I promise you, if you go into every single morning asking yourself, if I knew that today was my last day to do X, if I knew that today was my last day to see my sister or spend time with my girlfriend or wear a really cute tank top because maybe my arms were going to get amputated, whatever it is, would I own that shit? Would I make sure that I'm just savoring it? And I like to do that at my kids' sports games because I am not a sports person. I am fluffy and thick. Clearly, cardio is not a thing. If you ever see me running, you should run too. It means something is chasing me. But when I have to be outside in the blazing sun watching their sports, I sometimes I want to scroll my phone. It just feels really miserable. Instead, if I ask myself, well, what if I knew now that this is the last ever game I would get to see? What if they decide not to do sports anymore? What if something happens and we have COVID? Like, if I knew this was the last game, would I be present? Would I be in this moment? Would I be focused 100% on what they're doing and taking pictures? I want you to approach every single thing that you do like that. And if we really want to get into the nitty gritty, you would approach every action, including eating. What is she talking about? Mindfully eating is so important for your body. If you, as you're eating, are thinking about how you are physically nourishing your body. Like if I take a bite, like yesterday I chose to eat something healthy, which really never happens to me. But if I am taking a bite of something and it's delicious and I'm chatting with friends and having a good time, then that's great. But every now and then, I like to just sit down and have a meal in silence and think about how what I'm chewing and what I'm digesting is literally nourishing every part of my body. That's being intentional. That's putting yourself in the right mindset. And then what happens is, and I know you, again, you probably think it's hooey patooey, but what happens is that food will digest easier. That food will nourish you even more. It's just the truth. Everything is mindset. Everything is energy. So thank you to the people who got in that last giveaway. I'm not even going to worry about this one because we got some giveaway problems up in here and I am not trying to fix them right now. But let's take a positive vibe out into the world today. I love it, Cindy. Thank you. I hope that everybody does. But if nothing else, if all you hear is one thing, remember that however you feel in any given moment is a choice and something that you can control. No one can control you. I know that you might, someone said something and it got me so triggered. No, you chose to get triggered. Easier said than done. I know, trust me, people say stuff about me and I'm just like, oh my God, they hate me, it's out of the world. And that's okay. I can have that feeling and the only way out is through. So I'm going to feel that feeling and get to the other side of it. But the reality is I'm choosing to hold on to that feeling. And I have said this time and time again, I'll repeat on every single show. Being mad at someone, having a negative feeling is like drinking poison, expecting the other person to get hurt. That's what's happening. So if somebody says something nasty to you, like a coworker, a significant other, someone that you used to know from high school, they make some mean comment about whatever it is, you know it's not true. And arguably, you probably didn't even care about their opinion, but you kind of let it stick to us. Do you remember the old saying, I'm rubber, you're glue, anything you say bounces off me and sticks to you? I wish that we knew a bit more about mental health back then so we could explain what that meant, but it is true. If you have that mindset, then you have your protected bubble, you have your energy that you protect your aura. And when someone just fires these negativity daggers your way, you're like rubber. Like, oh, that's cute. That's cute that you think that that would bother me, but I'm so secure in who I am that I don't accept that. I don't represent that, but that's okay that that's your opinion. Someone said, I mean, House of Bargains is better than me. They're like, I usually reply with thank you, have a nice day. I usually reply with thank you, have the day that you deserve. So you're better than I am. But the reality is I don't take on what other people say and think. And sometimes I do. I heard something and I'm going to keep talking about this because I'm big on body positivity and I've shared with you guys that I have an eating disorder and I have self-image issues and all of these things. And 2 weeks ago, someone looked at me and said, you're not attractive. I just know basically. And I was like crushed, especially someone with all these body image issues. And my sister and my friends are just like, that's dumb. They don't have eyes, blah, blah, blah. Like everyone has their own opinions. Just because someone isn't attracted to me doesn't mean that I am not attractive. I know my soul. I know that I'm beautiful on the inside, even if I don't always see it on the outside. It doesn't mean anything about me, but we take what other people say and do and we make it mean something about us. And it doesn't. Nothing really means anything. If you think about it, feelings are not facts. So if you find yourself really, really worried or anxious, And my sister used to be like this a lot, right? Tiny Penguin. My sister used to be like this. Like she would get worried about a situation that was coming up. My sister's, she's a ball of anxiety. But if you actually sit down when you get anxious and you think about what's happening to me right now, like in this moment, does someone have a gun to my head? No. Is someone attacking me? No. Is the sky falling? No. What's happening right now while I'm sitting in a chair? I'm thinking. That was your first problem. That was your problem. You started thinking. You had a thought. And that thought created a feeling. Because that feeling, remember how I said when you're thinking about something, your brain doesn't know if it's actually happening or not? So what's happening is you're thinking about this catastrophe of a situation, this contentious conversation you have to have with your boss, or this problem you're about to bring up with your significant other, this thing you're about to address at your kid's school or at work, whatever it is. You're thinking about it. Your central nervous system doesn't know that you're not experiencing it. So what's happening is this thing that you're worried about that may never happen. The majority of the things we worry about never happen. This thing that may never happen, you're making happen in your mind. So you are physically dealing with the repercussions of it happening by your creation, even though it may never happen in reality. So you have to cancel, clear, delete, and then ask yourself, okay, all right, Maria. And I do it all the time, like, all right, Maria, what's actually happening? What's happening right now? I'm sitting in a chair, I'm in a room, my walls need to be painted. I can smell the candle that I'm burning. I can see the water out back. Like these are facts. These are things that are happening. What can I taste? What can I touch? What can I smell? Bring you back to the present moment. That is how we re-regulate. And that's what you want to do. Any feeling. Oh, congrats on the giveaway, Cindy. I'll run another one. Oh, hi guys. I flipped you around. Flip you over. I'm going to run another giveaway and then I will run some stuff from the bin because I love being able to do these talks, and these talks can only happen if I'm making sure that I am still, selling stuff. What, Nate, what you saying LOL at? Did I say something funny? My sister called me yesterday. She said, have you ever seen Holes? I said, can you hear the empty spaces? Which is a quote from Holes because we both love movie quotes. I don't know if anyone else in here is a movie quote person, but we are. So I was doing a great job at monitoring the chat, and now you guys are laughing at something, and I don't know what you're laughing at, and I have FOMO. So someone better include me. Also, I did tell you that today was the day I'm going to debut these, which are little pocket hugs. So anyone that gets something today, I'm going to add in a little pocket hug. Flip me over. Oh, LOL. Nate with the dirty mind. That's the firefighter in him for you. All right, guys. So what we'll do now is I got off my soapbox. Did you like my soapbox? That was my 30-minute soapbox. So now, or 15-minute, whatever it was. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm an open book. I love to talk motivation. I want to make sure that you're set up for the day. If you came in here because you were hoping to get one of the positivity penguins for deep breathing, then I signed all of the first run ones on Monday. But so I could sign these, but they won't say first run. I also have the box breathing with the crystal hearts. I have the body positivity compacts, and then I have the notebooks. And at least for now, I have been offering for anyone that gets one to write a special message on the inside that is personalized for you. So let me know. Elena, I could do nothing but movie quotes the entire time that I'm here, but obviously, not everybody will understand them. You will understand all of them. By the way, shouldn't you be working? Oh, and if you guys were not on my show last night, look at what I debuted because of my sister. I don't want to mess these up because they're in order, but look. I'm so excited for these. It makes me so happy. So these are bath soaks that are infused with crushed herbs that I hand sourced and hand crushed. So your girl had her hands all over them. And I made these for people who are trying to bring in whatever it is. So like this particular one is for money. This particular one is for love, self-love, or romantic love. There's one for healing. There's one for confidence and empowerment. They all come with their matching crystal. Because my sister said, Maria, you do your metaphysical kits. That's like a lot of a commitment. I don't know if I want to do the whole ritual thing. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, but I love the idea of having one of your bath soaks. And so like, I decided to do this one, which was for confidence, for people who need a little more empowerment. And so it has all of the things that you would need for a bath soak, but then also all of the herbs that are obviously intentional. So that one has The empowerment one is my favorite too because there's no matching kit to go with it. So the only way to do an empowerment soak or to feel really like a goddess is by getting that. I don't have any to sell. I'm not selling you on them. I'm just sharing with you something that I'm really excited about, that I'm passionate about, that I was able to offer. But that one has, so it has the golden tiger's eye, and I made myself a cheat sheet because I made so many of them. There's no way I kept them straight. So this one has the golden tiger's eye, which is for courage, confidence, and personal power. And then the herbs that I put inside of them are cinnamon, and cinnamon is good for like motivation, and then fire. And then I put rosemary, which is going to be for confidence and focus. That's actually in a couple of them. And then orange peel, which is for bold forward movement. So I was so excited about these, and I did sell them last night. I plan on making more today. I just love stuff like that. I love that the things that I do in my regular life, like my manifestation bath, my manifestation checks, my little ways to get dopamine, like with my notebooks or my compact. I'll show you the compact too. I love that I can bring what I love to you guys and then share it. Yeah, my sister said I do my best manifesting in the bath. My sister would live in the bath if she could. These were the compacts too for self-love. Good morning, Aaron. There's a bunch of us that got these on Monday, and I signed the inside with a cute little message. I'm actually going to do a Zoom call, and we're all going to take a picture like this. And I loved that it had the mirror because it's a reminder to love yourself. Also, the lighting on these is fantastic, especially in your car. Like, hey girl, hey, you're beautiful. But this is why I got them. I got them because of the message. They say, may you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference that you make. I just love that so much. I think it's a great reminder for you. It's a great reminder for a friend. So it's great as a gift. So I'll probably do those as well. Good morning, guys. Thank you for popping in. Make sure that you check out the show notes. So you're following me on all sorts of socials. We're actually on YouTube right now. That's just because Whatnot lets you multicast. Not necessarily because I am on YouTube or know really how to do anything with YouTube. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you before I'll run one of each of these things is I would love to hit congratulations on that giveaway. Let's run you guys another one. I love running back-to-back giveaways. I like packaging them. They're very easy packaging. If you end up with an actual order, then you get something. Otherwise, it's something flat like a bookmark. But hello, Bex. I'm so happy and honored that you're in my room. I just got your package yesterday. I don't know why the mail is so slow right now, but I'm happy that you're in here. If you guys would you bookmark this right here? So my goal is 500 bookmarks on it, and that was my goal to get by Sunday, but I didn't hit the goal, and that's okay because when you reach for the moon, even if you fall short, you still land among the stars, right? So I am at 461, but I would love to see that number go up. And all it is the bat signal. Every time I'm live, I hit that button twice and I let you guys know, hey, I'm live. If you're like, that's annoying, then don't bookmark it. But I'm pretty sure every time I'm live, I'm going to tell you something that you need to hear in that moment. So pop in for a couple minutes because these numbers, like how there's 39 of you, that's how a new seller grows. People popping on. So I'm going to do my best to be live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, helping you start off your week, plan your week, get in a good mindset. Wednesday to help you through hump day. I almost didn't do this live. And you guys can tell me if you think I should keep doing them on Wednesdays, but I called my sister this morning. I was like, I think I'm going to I think I'm live too much, and I think that people are not going to jump on as much. I kind of need to be live less. This way, when they see my name or I send the bat signal, then they want to come on. And Elena's like, well, don't cancel Wednesdays. People need it halfway through the week more than anything because then they're like, oh, it's only halfway through the week. And that's not a mindset that I think you should live in. You should not be wishing your life away. Like, oh, it's Wednesday. I just have to get to Friday so I can have the weekend. You're wishing your whole week away so that you can live and do what you want and be happy on the weekend. We don't want that mindset. So let me know if you think that I should keep doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or if you think maybe Monday, Friday. Hey, Maria, always go live even if you don't want to. It's hard. That's what she said. It's definitely hard. And it makes me uncomfortable to sell during these. So that's why it's easier to run a flash sale. Today was starting out very heavy. Not anymore. Thanks for popping in. Oh, and that makes it worth it right there. I'm so happy, Roxanne. Heavy is, I won't say heavy is in your head, but heavy can be amplified in your head, and especially alone and if you start to spiral. But when you remember that everything shall pass and that everything is happening for you, not to you, it's easier to handle the heavy. It just is. It's so hard to do what you said you were going to do long after the mood you set in the past. Oh my gosh, Bex. Yes. That's why I've been really great at not overcommitting. I am trying to only say yes to raid trains that are 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. This way I know that they're not going to interfere with the kids. And I'm trying to not put things on the weekends or on Wednesdays. Now, obviously there are exceptions, but it's because I know that when I'm dealing with soccer and the kids finding their uniforms, which who thought that that would be the bane of my existence, and dinner and everything else, I can't I can't show up as a version of me that you guys need me to be. But if I remember that sometimes showing up for you allows me to show up for myself and then I show up for my kids, then maybe, like the whole, I'm sure that would be like a diagram. Future me and current me are not the same person. Well, that is true for me with the diet because last night I really wanted a sweet treat, but past Maria wanted to make sure that she was eating healthy. So current Maria couldn't have a sweet treat. I don't know if anybody else ever experiences that. Guys, there's a minute left on this giveaway. Go ahead and get in it. Um, I'm like anxious to run anything because the chat is so slow. But you know what? What's the worst that happens? It doesn't sell. And then I have to go live doing something else today. I say we try it and rip off the Band-Aid. I'll be really uncomfortable. Yeah, last night I pulled out my Oracle cards and I let people pick which deck. And some of my Oracle cards are charged from manifestation retreats and metaphysical retreats. So you can be thinking about whatever the issue is, and I promise you my deck is going to solve the problem. And it's like crazy good. We're probably all working and listening. I love it. I love that you're working and listening. I don't know if that means you're going to be able to watch or see. I will show you 2 new things that I have never shown before. So today, get you ready for our show and listening. I love it, his sister. What time is it? Do you want me to read into you? What time is the show? I'm going to show you 2 new things I've never shown anybody. And when I do that, you guys know that if anyone buys it, then I offer to sign the first run and I'll put first run on it. And that's just kind of fun for us because this thing's about to get real big. Like we're about to have a Discord and it's all about lighting it up. It's easy when you're listening to me to remember that you're a badass and you're not going to let anyone get in the way. And you're going to protect your energy, protect your thoughts. But then something happens inevitably. And then we get pulled out of it. And then we can't remember. Card Chick is in the room. I didn't even see that. Guys, make sure you're following Card Chick, one of the best people on this app. As soon as I see her, I will absolutely mod her. Card Chick, congrats on that giveaway. I love you guys so much. And with my whole heart, there she is. Please, please make sure that you're following Card Chick. You want to talk about someone with amazing energy, you get back what you give out. And so I would imagine that her cup is overflowing because she does nothing but spend her time filling other people's cups. Boss is on the phone. All right, no problem. Well, if you're ever in my chat and you're about to go live when I'm done, I'm happy to raid into you. I am part of the daily dump group now, and I tried dumping last night, but there was no one to dump into, so I don't really understand the rules or know what to do with my hands, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 2 new things that I'm really excited about. The mental health coloring book, like I'm looking at 2 months before I get it here. So I have the generic ones coming. They are coming in the next week. If you're like, why are you selling coloring books? Number 1, I'm a neuroscience coach. And number 2, I'm big on mental health. And I used to, way back in the day before law school, I did telemarketing, which is incredibly stressful. All you do is get yelled at all day long. And what they would do is tell us to color because it actually regulates your central nervous system. If someone is yelling at you, I don't recommend pulling out a coloring book if someone's yelling at you in person. Just like enjoying coloring. But if you are stressed out, if there's a fight that breaks out in your house, whatever it is, if you can't regulate, if you can't use your box breathing, if you pull out a coloring book and you start to color in less than 7 minutes, you'll find that you are completely fine. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. Do what will scare them. Do it, it will scare them. I don't know what that means. Oh, do it, it'll scare them. They'll think that you're psycho. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so I have 2 new things I'm really excited about. The first one is my sister said it's really geared towards children, and that's fine. But I'm gonna show you, and then I challenge that. I'm just saying. So you see, this is my little monster, and it's a bunch of different colors, and he comes on this card. And he's supposed to sit with you wherever you worry most. So if it does go in your kids' room, then it would be in your kids' room. If they want to keep it in their pocket, on your desk at work. For me, I would keep it right here. This is the space that I work in. And this is what the card says. When your head is full of worries and it's making you feel blue, feed all those nasty thoughts to me. I'll gobble them for you. I'll munch them for my breakfast so your worries feel much lighter. Remember that you've got this and your future will be brighter. So it's a worry monster. And I love that because I think that we forget that we can control our thoughts. And it's so much easier said than done. We start to spiral. But if you have a physical manifestation of something that could take away your worries, a lot of people, like if you're in recovery like me, they use a God box, but whatever. But this is something that you can visualize giving the worry to. And I thought that it was so sweet. And it's also a great way for children to teach them that they don't have to hold on to the worry. You don't have to hold it in your head. Because remember, when you're thinking about it, you're reliving it constantly. And my sister's like, well, it's really more for kids. And I was like, but aren't we all kids? We just got taller. I don't know about you, but I'm about to be 40 years old. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm still a teenager. I know I was listening to Backstreet Boys scream singing in my car yesterday, and I still wear clothes like I'm in the 90s. I still handle things like a teenager, not gonna lie. I We're all just kids that got taller. So, and to me, dopamine is the biggest thing. If I see this little thing wherever I am, to me, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, it's just so cute. And it's a reminder that I don't have to hold on to this. I don't have to hold on to these fears. Number one, I'm not in control. God is in control. So, what does holding on to them do? If you take nothing away from this, please remember that holding on to your worries and your anxiety and replaying that conversation and thinking about that bad situation over and over and over again, you are literally living it. That's what you're doing. So if you know you're worried about a conversation that's going to go really badly this on Friday with your boss, and you're playing it out in your head over and over and over again, you're worried about it over and over and over again, you're living it. Your brain does not know that it's not happening right now. Your brain's not out here chilling. Your brain doesn't know. Your brain thinks, okay, this is happening. DEFCON 5. This is happening. High alert, high alert, high alert. Why are you doing that to yourself? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Let it happen on Friday. Let it be done. But thinking about it, have you ever thought your way out of catastrophe? And by catastrophe, I mean something you couldn't control. I couldn't think my way out of COVID or the hurricane or someone getting an illness. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. And also, you've survived 100% of the things that you worried about. So if you just didn't worry about them as much, you would have still survived them and saved yourself a whole lot of misery. So I have a worry monster. And anyone that gets these, the first run of these, like I did, if you want to, if you say don't because you're gifting it or whatever, then I won't. But I will sign either the card or I will sign the worry monster. His sister with the good karma getting that giveaway. Let's run another giveaway and then we're going to run a worry monster and see if anyone wants it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to give them a giveaway. There we go. My best friend in the whole wide world is here. Guys, can you say hi, best friend, in the chat? So I have my sister. My sister is my entire life. Like she just is. And then I have my best friend. And my sister is the person I call when I am like, I need sage advice. I also call my best friend because she is an attorney and she knows all the things. But by the way, Jess, I'm getting sued. A process server came here yesterday, so we need to talk. But that's neither here nor there. I digress. Jess is the one I call if I need to bury a body. Like she's the one that I'm like, get the shovel, and she's like, done. Flight is booked. You don't call. I can't call my sister because my sister will be like, I am not your alibi. I'm not going down for this. Jess is the. What are you talking about? She was with me on Friday night as she's washing our shovels. So that's my best friend. Please say hi, best friend. Have you ever jumped on a show and saw that the host was yelling at everyone? Yelling at everyone to do what? Bex. Yelling like how? No, that would give me horror. I can't even go into the shows where they're like, go chat, go chat, guys, go. And I do not like the chats where people are kind of like condescending. Like, guys, I'm not even gonna sell anymore if this is how this is gonna go. I don't love that. I am transparent as a seller. I can't come on here and spend 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday if I don't make any sales. So I'm like, hey guys, I got to make sure that I can feed the kids today. So if there's something you want, then grab it. But I don't, I don't love I don't love those feelings. So I leave. It's the worst. I jump right back out. Yeah. Let's see. Any other reminder I can get? Hi, best friend. Hi, best friend. Wait, is that Jess? Yes, Elena. Jaw is Jess. JAW is her initials. And Jess, Strick, is Elena, because Strick for her new last name. have lots of shovels and will travel to you, my friend. I don't doubt it. That's why, guys, when I say card chick is the person you want in your corner, check out these show notes. The show notes tell you this is not an exclusive list, by the way. Please don't be offended if you're not on here. But these people are the people who went out of their way to help me get here. And for the last 2 weeks, while I'm trying to establish my own identity on this app, I was able to do it because of how they showed up for me during the next six-figure seller competition. I was planning on quitting Whatnot, but because of that competition and because of how the community of people stayed a community of people, now we're going to be doing a next six-figure seller raid train every single month with Corey, which is just so incredible that he would continue to do that. I'm able to stay in this space, and it just brings me so much joy. But Karchik is one of those people. You want her in your average, the average of the people you spend the most time with. So please, and this is a community. If you're hearing what I'm saying, but you're busy, please stop what you're doing. Take 1 second, click on Karchik's name and click follow. It means more than you realize. A follow is free. A follow does nothing. Don't be stingy with your follows. If you've noticed that I'm not following you, let me know. I am following an angel number, which is 333, but I did follow an extra person just now. And if you tell me to follow you because you're actually showing up in my chest, I'll go and follow someone else. I want to keep my angel number. But the reality is that's what we do. We show up for each other. Yeah, she's my ride or die. Elena said I'm literally laughing out loud, but I don't know what you're laughing at because I'm too far back in the chat. Buy this and getting angry. Oh my God, I've been on a few like that this past week. Yeah, it is crazy. I will not help any of you. I'm gonna hide. I don't know anything about it. That is my sister. That's her energy. If you need an alibi, it's not my sister. If my sister is your alibi, she still wouldn't be your alibi because she doesn't want to be involved. Like you could have been with her and the police show up and they're like, hey, has Maria been with you for the last hour? She's like, no, I was talking about take her away. Like, what do you mean? We've been eating Taco Bell and hanging out watching Frozen. I've been with you. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved. That's like my sister's tag. I don't want to be involved. It gives me such anxiety to jump out of the rooms. I do the same. What's the card that you were holding? It looked like a color monster. It's a worry monster, but this one happens to be in the ombre blue and pink. And I'm actually going to run it and then I will sign any of the ones that people get today. So I'm gonna run a little monster with this little card, and it's the first time I've ever offered them. And you guys know if you're here, if I ever do a first run and you want me to sign them, then I will. So these will all say first run and be signed unless you don't want me to. But you can get them for you or get them as a gift. And we're just gonna run and see how it goes. My wife is here. My guys, everyone stop. My wife just got in the room. So now we have my sister, my best friend for life, and my wife. The only person we're missing is my Whatnot bestie. So if someone can tag roses and tacos, then we would literally have all four. And I don't even know what would happen to the room. I don't even know. But I'm going to try running the Worry Monster and see if you guys want them. And let's see how this goes. So, and I have this like tribe mentality. I like when we all have something. So that's why we all got the compacts, we all got the notebooks. So if we all have these little worry monsters, please, if you get it, if you're keeping it for yourself, snap a picture of it and put it in our Facebook group. Snap a picture of it and send it to me, and then I post it on my socials. Oh, D Pith is in the room. D got one of my Oracle cards yesterday, and it meant so much to me because I'd never done those before. So D, I'm so happy that you're here. All right, guys, I'm gonna run one, and I'm gonna start it like at $3. And you guys know Whatnot takes the first dollar, and then there's shipping and everything else. But I will sign these. But I just wanted to see how they're gonna go. So here we go. This is the first one ever that I'm offering. It's a little worry monster. This will say first one, not first run. The first one sold always says first one. So it will be the only one of its kind. And this is a worry monster, and it'll be on your card, and it will say, I got a raid? Holy shit, I got a raid. Oh my God. Oh, sorry for cursing. Is it Inga? Was it Inga with the raid? Inga raiding with a party of 100 beautiful people, guys. Let me give you an Amazon gift card. This is from Inga because she's just, I can't with her. I don't know what to do, but this is running right now. Get in that giveaway for this Amazon gift card, courtesy of Inga. Everyone, please make sure that I'm sure that you are already following her. My name is Maria Rivero, and on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 o'clock, my job is to like light up your world and set it on fire because it's so easy to forget, especially midway through the week on hump day. So easy to forget that you're a powerhouse and you are beautiful beyond compare and you are powerful beyond measure. It's easy to let like other people's negativity and like it just get you down. And we don't have time for that. We're way too incredible and life is way too short and you're never going to get another February 18th, 2026. So I'm your reminder in the mornings of making sure you take the bull by the horns. I want you to go into today and be completely unfuckable with, and that's just the truth. No one is going to bring you down. You're a ship and we're not going to let their nasty ass muddy dishwater get inside of your ship and then sink it. So that's my little spiel, and that's what I do on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on every new moon and full moon, I'm here telling you how to manifest and how to release. And if you think that's a bunch of like hooey patooey, then that's okay. I have gotten 100% of everything I've ever manifested. So I'm going to keep manifesting, and everything is about mindset. I'm also a neuroscience coach. So I talk about, and that's what I was just doing, what I was just selling. I stay focused on mindset. Just to catch you up, a little tip, just a tip, just to see how it feels. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something that you're thinking and something that you're doing. So if you spend your time thinking about that job that you don't like, thinking about how your car is breaking down, thinking about the people that don't like you, thinking about the conversation you have to have with someone at work or with your significant other, worrying about what's going to happen with your health. And if you spend your time thinking that, your brain doesn't know it's not actually happening. So you're putting yourself through the thing you're worried about most, even though it may never happen, because you've survived 100% of the stuff that you've been through. And I'm your reminder multiple times a week. I'm a new seller on here, and I'm trying to kind of find my place. So yes, I will. Dusty, am I running another worry monster? Is that what we're doing? I did just win the giveaway. I'm not sure, but I'm going to run another worry monster. This is for the people who kind of get stuck in their head, or if you have a kid that gets stuck in their head and all you're worrying and you're anxious. This is your little monster. I want you to keep it on your desk. I want you to keep it in your pocket. Do whatever you want, but it's the reminder that you need to get it out of your head because you can't keep living it. And I want you to give it. And this is the monster that's going to gobble it. And I love it. Oh, Karchik, thank you for purchasing that. Guys, when you buy something from me, it allows me to continue to do this. So make sure that you are following raters like Inga, rating with a party of 100. Guys, did every single person that was already in this room that wasn't following Inga before follow her? Please. It doesn't take anything to spread love and light like that. And she could have rated literally anyone, blessed anyone. She chose to raid me. And I want her to know how important and special that is. I want her to know that my job for the next 2 minutes while you guys are in here trying to get the Amazon gift card is to spread love and light. So that she wants to continue to be in here. I'm running. Okay, so let's do another worry monster. And this is the first day we're ever offering these. So these will all be signed. If you'd like them signed, I can leave them unsigned. You just have to tell me in the chat. They're running. This is your worry monster. And the card says, when your head's full of worries and making you feel blue, feed all those nasty thoughts to me. I'll gobble them for you. I'll munch them for my breakfast so your worries feel much lighter. Remember that you've got this and your future will be brighter. And this is the truth. This is how we get dopamine. This is how we release our anxiety and our fears and our worry. It's how we remember that we are in control of how we feel. All right, we're gonna run it again. Everyone who gets them today, they will all be signed and all say first run, except that first one that was sold. Of course, that one's gonna say first one. All right, this is running again. And if all of us have a collection of these worry monsters, then I want us to take a picture because we're a community. There's so much AI and everything right now, guys. We want real people who we know go through real shit to remind us that we've got this. So every single person that's getting these, whether you're getting them for you or for your kids, all of yours are going to be signed and they're all going to say first run. And we will all have them as a tribe. I'm running this again, and I'll run these until they don't sell, and or until there's no one is going back and forth on them. And then we will be the people that have the first run of the worry monsters. And if you're like, this isn't my thing, that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to be. I need mine signed as Auntie Mia. All right, done. Yours is going to be signed as Auntie Mia. This is running again. If Kim's the only one that wants it, then I won't run another one after this. This will be the last one. But if someone else wants it, why are they running? Oh, you got 3 of them. I love it. Kim's with the first purchase. Kim, thank you. If anyone doesn't want their sign, please red chat me right now and say, please don't sign it. Me run again. No problem. It is running right now. These are the worry monsters. And I know my sister's like, Maria, that's really for kids. Guys, this Amazon gift card is about to pull, and then I'm going to run another Amazon gift card, so don't leave. But if anyone else thinks the same thing, like those are for kids, listen, you are a kid. You just got taller. Okay. Arguably, we never really learned how to re regulate. So if you can put this on your desk and be thinking, like, this is fun, and they come in all different colors. Jason with the giveaway. Jason, you've been here the entire time. You deserve that Amazon gift card. Please check out the show notes so that you know how to redeem it. And here's another Amazon gift card for you guys. This is from Inga. If you are following Inga, Inga, does anyone know what Inga's emoji is? I'm going to run one more worry monster in case anyone didn't get it. This is the last one. If you want to pop in and grab it this way, you have the one that says first run, and you can give this. I think you should keep it for yourself, but you can give this to a kid. You really can. Can I get PL added to this order? Can I get my PL? All right. I think I'm done running these. I don't think anyone else wanted it. Let's just try it out just in case if you're popping in here. Hi, Ruth. All right, this is running in case anyone wanted a last one. Ruth, I don't know what you're waiting on. That's Park Lane. Rob is going to get this one. Rob, if guys, all of these are going to be signed and say first run. So if you don't want your sign, then let me know. And then I'm going to move over to the couple of other mental health items that I have. Rob with the first purchase, guys. A first purchase is huge. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm waiting on yours to come back so I can use the same packaging. It's huge that you guys are in here, but get in this Amazon gift card giveaway. And then I promised that I would run some of the box breathing penguins. So I call my sister Tiny Penguin. And when I found these, I fell in love. It says, "You're flippin' awesome." Again, I would keep it for yourself, but you can always give it away. And then it says, "I may be a tiny penguin, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. I know it, you know it. Tiny Penguin has your back whenever you need to pick me up." And when you open it, it actually has Tiny Penguin on the inside. Oh, yes, Rob, I can run one more. Dusty, thank you for telling me that. So you get the Tiny Penguin, but more importantly, and guys, this is the mental health coach in me. It teaches you about box breathing. Remember, it's one thing when everyone's like, "Oh, just breathe, just breathe." That's not how it works. If you're panicking or you're stressed, you want to box breathe. Box breathing is when and you can do any amount of seconds, but this is a reminder of what to do, especially when you can't remember. This one does 4 seconds. Then we make a box. You breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, you breathe out for 4, and you hold for 4 again. This is to help get you back in that positive mindset where you remember, like, why am I worried about this? I've survived everything I've ever been through. I am incredible. This is going to work out just fine as long as I think it's going to work out just fine. And I'm not going to let this ruin my day and my incredibly short life. That's what this is. So it teaches you about box breathing. And I signed all the sides or the front of all of them during the first run on Monday. And I will sign all of the ones that are purchased today. If anyone wants these, if you don't want to sign, then just let me know. They won't say first run, but these will all be signed. So if you want to grab yourself the box breathing penguin, all of this stuff is about mental health. It's running right now. If you didn't get a chance to get a penguin on Monday, and then I also have them with the crystal heart, and I will share that one with you as well. And then Rob, I will run a little monster for you. Dee wants to grab her box breathing little penguin. Box breathing, people don't realize the different tips and tricks that it's so important to have in your tool chest. If you're ever on one of my lives and you don't get a tip, then I would be shocked because I'm teaching you 100 different ways to re-regulate and reset. You are so powerful. Do not let some disgruntled, ugly ass, negative energy vampire convince you that you are anything other than magic. Don't do it. I don't care if it's a clerk at a grocery store, your boss. I don't care if it's a significant other. You were not born on accident. You were not made defective. You are incredible. You know what you're like when you're happy, right? I know that you know. When you're happy and you get to like act like a kid and you can be fully expressed, everything just feels like it flows really well. You know that you are amazing. But then something happens. Someone says something, someone does something, and then you can't show up that way. These things are all reminders that you can show up that way and that you should. You show up as a better person, sister, friend. So I just want to remember that number 9 is a penguin real fast before I run one more non monster. Rob, you wanted me to run this monster for you, right? I'm running it right now, and then I'm not going to run any more monsters, but this is running right now. Um, it is good for lung health as well. Dusty is right. Are you guys following? Were you all following Inga? This gift card is about to pull and it's from her. All right, Rob. So you got that one. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys, and those monsters all come in different colors, just so you know. The last thing I want to show you guys is what to do when you get super anxious. The thing that I'm known for is fidget spinner rings. Like these rings are So my son has now lost 3 of them at school, but the reality is the fidget spinner rings are designed to help you if you have ADHD or anxiety or worry. And they're beautiful, so you can just wear them as a piece of jewelry, but they're designed so that if you get anxious, you start to worry or you need to fidget with something, you can fidget with your beautiful piece of jewelry. And I'm the only person on the app that has them. And I don't run them often. I usually only run 1 or 2 per these morning shows. Let's see who's gonna get that giveaway. Turtley awesome finds. Turtle. Okay, I will run. Do you guys think we should do one more Amazon gift card? Let's do it. We're gonna do one more Amazon gift card because Inga rated us with 100 people. And you know what? I think that was beautiful. And hopefully you guys understand that I think it's beautiful and that I want you guys to have something special. So we're going to keep running it. Um, I oh, you've gifted your fidget spinner rings. I love that. I love them as a gift because it tells someone like, "Hey, I see you. This wasn't just a candle that I picked up at a store. Not that I don't love candles. Girl loves me some candles, but this is like so different and so unique. And I love that. At least for right now, I'm the only person on the app that has them. So I usually pick a gold and then a silver and then something with color, but I am going to run one and I never run the same one twice on a show. So if you love it, then grab it. But they're beautiful to just wear, but more important, and they're adjustable. So you don't have to worry about the size if you're giving it as a gift. They're beautiful just to wear. But more importantly, if I am getting nervous, I mess with it. And I have ADHD, so I originally got it because I like to fidget and I bounce my leg. But nervousness is, I mean, everyone at this point I think is anxious a little bit. And so my son wears them. So they're good as a gift or they're good to have, but this is the one that I'm going to run right now. It's adjustable, so it doesn't matter what size your finger is. This has a higher profile, so it's made beautifully. And I'm running it right now for you guys. This is a fidget spinner ring, good for anxiety, good for stress, good for ADHD. And I don't think I've ever run this one before. And if you're like, oh, gold's not my thing, no problem. I'm also going to run a silver. And then if fidget spinner rings aren't the thing for today, then that's okay. Oh, I have a daisy. I also have a turtle. I could run a turtle. Good morning, Ondine. I'm so happy that you are joining us. So this fidget spinner ring is adjustable as well, and it is running right now. So I'll only run one. This is a silver daisy fidget spinner ring. You can wear it or gift it to anybody, but I can promise you they're not going to have it. It's because they're unique and they're special, and that's why I love offering them. And I love that I'm the only person here that has it. And this is the only one I have and the only one I'm going to run on this show. So if you want it, then grab it for yourself. If you did want a ring, but you didn't see one that you like, then let me know because I have one that has gorgeous amethyst colored stones. Lindsay, that's going to you. Thank you so much for picking up something. Guys, when you make a purchase during these shows, it allows me to continue to do them. And hopefully you get something out of them. Lindsay, I'm going to write down that you have this gorgeous silver sunflower. Because I wasn't planning on, oh, you want me to run the turtle? So the turtle, I love the turtle because the turtle also, there's the turtle, it has the beautiful starfish, and the starfish is the spinner. So I'll let you guys get a nice close-up look at that. It has the micropave crystals on the inside. It is adjustable, so it's one size fits anyone. Yes, today's the day. The tank is clean, which is from Nemo. I am running this one right now. It's the only one that I'm going to run, and it has that beautiful sea turtle with that blue color in it. And the fidget spinner part is, look, is the starfish. So this is the only one I'm going to run. If you'd like it, then make sure that you grab it. It is adjustable. It's great for anxiety, stress, or just to wear. I mean, how beautiful is that ring with the first purchase? Nateri or Nateri. Thank you for that first purchase, guys. Will you drop moons in the chat? Every single time there's a first purchase, I am a celestial seller, and so moons, we like to moon people here. This giveaway has 90 seconds left. Please, the ring, which ring again? I didn't show all the rings. I mean, there's so many of them, but I have, butterflies are so symbolic of transformation. They only live for a couple of weeks, so they are also a reminder that we have to live life to its fullest. So I have one of these. It's the only blue sapphire color I have, but it is set in silver. It is adjustable, and so I don't have the kids' rings here, but my son grabs whichever one he can find. But I had kid ones, and so he had like a little panda. This one is running right now. It is a sapphire blue butterfly with the micropave crystals. The butterfly is the fidget spinner, and it is set in that silver tone. It is adjustable. One size will fit all, but I love butterflies and what they're symbolic of transformation and hope. Guys, without change, we would have no butterflies. Okay? Oh, Lindsay, with that, will you be getting any kids ones again? I can stand up and go grab a kids one. Give me just 1 second. Oof. I just moving a little slower these days, guys. And while we still have so many people in the room, I would love to try and make sure that you guys get things that you want and love, because you guys being in here allows me to keep doing this. So this Amazon gift card is pulling, and then I'm going to run another giveaway because we're just going to keep going. show a men's ring. Okay, Elena, do you understand how hard it is to get up right now? Let's see who's gonna win this giveaway. And then guys, stick around because I am gonna keep doing giveaways for you. I can't show a men's ring right now, Elena, because I don't have the ring size or it's all still packed. Yes, I need ADHD for my grandson. Okay, well, let's see if we can find one for your grandson. Does your grandson like planets or bumblebees? I have, well, I'm gonna run, I don't have a lot of kids ones. I especially don't have a lot of boys ones. So we're gonna run a bumblebee. Are you injured? I hurt my back 2 weeks ago. Yeah, guys, why don't I have a giveaway going for you? Do you know how much it means to me that you're in here hanging out with me, letting me remind you of your power and light? Like, thank you. I'm running this. This is an Amazon gift card courtesy of Inga. Please make sure that you're following these incredible people. Make sure you're following Dusty, who's helping me mod. So this is a kid's fidget spinner ring, and this one is a bumblebee. It is running right now. It's the only one that I'm going to run. So if you'd like it, then grab it. Congrats on that giveaway, Rachel. It means so much to me that you guys are in here. If you haven't already, if you would bookmark my shows, I come in here Monday, Wednesday, Friday with a pump up, with motivation, with a reminder to not let anybody hijack your day. Don't let them take up space in your brain. This way you can steel yourself to go about your day. And this way you can show up. Elena, my sister. Okay. Elena, what kid did you get that for? Stop. Another one, I'll run the planet because I know somebody said that they were looking for something for a little boy. This one is really cute. I mean, boys can have any of these. It's not girl, boy, whatever. But Elena, that's the kid ring. Okay, this is running right now. This is a planet. If you want this, I am such a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful soul. That's the whole point. People lose sight of their own beauty, especially because of the highlight reel that is social media. So what I'm doing right now is, or what I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday is remind you, you were not born on accident. You're not a mistake. You're this incredible being, you filled with love and light and this beautiful ball of energy. And if you would just remember that, then nothing would get to you. Do we need more kids rings or am I going back to an adult? Elena, you were not a mistake. This is the only panda that I have. So if you want the panda, it's running right now. This is the panda for those of you who are looking for fidget spinner rings for your children. And I don't run more than one of the same one on a show. So if you want this, then grab it. Why should you ever give Elsa a balloon? She would let it go. Oh, I love that. I love that. Panda. My sister, when I got upset, used to say to me all the time, Maria, what would Elsa say? What would Elsa say? Let it go. If you are looking for a ring for a mermaid, I'm just saying this is running right now, and this has those gorgeous sparkles. It is that beautiful mermaid shell. So, I mean, these are the only kids rings that I have. How did I know that Jess was going to pop in here and get this for my beautiful goddaughter? The first thing I thought when I saw it was like, Brielle needs this. It's a beautiful mermaid shell. And then let me know, guys, if you want me to run any more adult rings. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. And then I do have, so I already showed you the box breathing penguins, but I also have them in crystals. And we used to have multiple personalities. I think we're okay now. So I don't think I have any rose gold rings. I have rings that have stones in them that are like champagne. So I have these. And what we'll do is I'll run these and then it'll just be winner's choice. So I will run these two, which I think are beautiful. And this one has the champagne baguette shaped stones. And then this one is the flower and the petals have the different colored stones. So I'll run these in case anyone wants them and it'll be winner's choice. So if you win, you get to pick which one you get. But these are beautiful as gifts and to wear. And it means so much to me that you guys are here. And hopefully you're getting something out of this, because if you remember or think about nothing else for the rest of the day, it's that ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody is allowed to ruin your day. The flower, absolutely. The flower is going to you. Guys, getting this giveaway is about to pull. We're Swifties. Hello. Do I have any silver amethyst? I am running low on the silvers. I have a beautiful silver daisy. I have a silver one that actually no, Dusty, I don't have silver with amethyst, but I have this one, which is so different. And I don't know if anyone else will like it. It might be one that I just have to keep. and that's okay. But it's the only, and I try to only bring in one, then see how it does. But look at this. It's the only one that has a dangle. And as it goes, I mean, so I'm gonna run it again. It's adjustable. I thought that it was so unique and special. It does have that high pedestal, so it's running right now in case anyone wants it. It's the only one I have, not just the only one I'm running, but it was just so different, and I fell in love with it, and I'm offering it to you guys. And if you have any other requests, let me know. Of course, I can run more of those mental health items. I did say I would run those notebooks again. And if you, Elena, stop it. If you if you get the notebook, then I actually write a personal message in it. Or today, I think it'd be nice if I did a mantra. So I'll run the notebook, and if you win the notebook, then I will write. Elay, is that your name? I love it. Silver with bowl. TJ with the good karma getting that giveaway. And look at me, I'm gonna run more giveaways. We're just gonna keep doing giveaway. Oh, well, now that I accidentally pinned that, would you guys bookmark this? I'm a new seller and trying so hard to hit 500 bookmarks on this, basically because I like being live, but it's really hard to go live if no one's in your room. And I feel like if you ever get this bat signal from me, then you always know you're going to get pumped up. And so if you would bookmark that, it's right here, right now. Just click it and click the little flag. That would mean a ton. But let me get you guys another giveaway. I'm going to run some celestial giveaways too. But let's do these. This is the first time I'm ever offering them. So all of these will say first run, and this first one will be signed and say first one ever. So, and I'm having these made, but while they're in production, obviously I have to go with generic ones, but look at how incredible they are. And they all have a different message. You don't get to choose the message because the message chooses you. So you don't know which one you're going to get. But this one says, I free myself from fears and limiting beliefs that keep me from accomplishing my goals. They all come with their pen. And the reason why I love the pens, this one says, I am capable of doing more than I realize. Because as you're writing, I want you reading that message and then taking that in. We need to be giving ourselves all the positivity we can and all of the mantras that we can. So these are different than the spiral notebooks from Monday. These are going to be you can use these for gratitude. You can use them for whatever you want. But just today, because it took me forever to do Mondays, just today, anyone that gets one, I am going to write a mantra in the front of yours. So unless you don't want me to. So when you open it, it's going to say whatever the mantra is. And it's a mantra, something you can repeat over and over again to yourself, unless you say, please don't write in it. And they're all different. Like this one says, I am equipped with all the tools that I need to succeed. This one says, I am aligned with my passions and committed to achieving my dreams. So they're all different. You don't know what you're going to get, and you don't know what mantra I'm going to write. And this very first one is the only one that's going to say, and I'm going to pick a random one because so we don't know what the book says. It's the only one that's going to be signed by me and then say first one instead of first run. So if you guys want one, I'm going to run it right now. And doing things like this, offering you these notebooks and mantra journals and mental health tools, they allow me to continue to go live and do these lives. So hopefully you guys love it. And this one's going to run right. It's running right now. And whoever gets this one, just this one, it'll be the only one that says first one ever. And then I'm going to write a mantra in it for you. And you can use it for your gratitude, your journaling, whatever you want. But all the rest of them just today, they'll all on the back say, or inside they'll all say first run. And it'll be the first time ever that on this channel we are offering them. RC, as long as you're okay with me writing in it. If you're not okay, then just say, hey, please don't. I'm making myself a note that yours needs to say first one. The sun catchers are stunning. I'll put the sun catchers on. I don't know if I have enough sun catchers to put them on a flash sale, but the sun catchers are stupid beautiful. Like stupid sparkly beautiful. If you want, I'll put them on flash sale right now. They are in the bin. Oh, I don't even think I put them in the bin. I don't know. Did I? Look at me, I did. And I'm going to run them as a flash sale. If you guys want them, we will do for 1 minute only the gorgeous sun catchers. Have you guys seen? You probably haven't seen any pictures of people holding them up. They're so sparkly and so beautiful, and they're all different. So I'll run them for 1 minute right now on flash. So if you want to grab one, then grab one. I have 5 left, and then they're gone. Yeah, and they're also great as a gift. I'm telling you, people would rather have something like that than something that is just something you can pick up at a store, like a lotion. I'm just saying. But there's only 5 of them. Now there's only 2 of them. And when they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so this is the next journal. If you the sun catchers are sold out. So sorry guys. So this is the next journal. If you want it, this is the only time I'm going to be writing mantras in it, and I'm going to put first run. So let's run these again. You guys, thank you. I hope you guys are all in that giveaway. I hope you all know how incredible you are for showing up for somebody else, because this isn't just about me pouring into you. It helps me as well. I hope you know that. You decide to spend your morning showing up for another human being, and that kind of good karma comes back. This is running right now. These are journals. You get the matching motivational pen. I mean, the motivational pen alone is $2. So you get the motivational pen, you get the notebook, and then I'm going to write a personal mantra and put first run. If anyone else wants to grab one of these, all right. And then I'll add these to the bin. I have 2, they're tiny, like I also have big ones I haven't even had a chance to add to the bin yet, Dusty, but I plan to. And then did anyone else need me to run another fidget spinner ring? If not, then get in this giveaway, guys, and I will move to the last thing I have, which is compacts. This is the last thing that I have right now, unless I'm running jewelry, which I really wasn't planning on, but dainty finger rings with worry stones. I have worry stones I can go and grab, but dainty fidget rings. Reading is hard today, guys. My best friend won the giveaway, which makes me so happy because that's good karma right there. Cindy, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in, for hanging out with me. Like, it means the world. People, you guys think when you show up in someone's show, like, they don't notice it. I'm telling you, it means so much. Dainty fidget spinner ring would be a low profile ring. The daintiest one I'm going to have is going to be one of these. And by dainty, I would mean like not super tall or flashy. So I'll run both of these. These are going to be the tiniest and also the least in your face, the least likely for anyone to know that it's a fidget spinner ring, but you can still fidget. So this one, the daisy spins, and this one, the star spins. So I will run this and we'll do winner's choice. It's running right now in case anyone wants one of these. These are adjustable, one size fits all fidget spinner rings for anxiety, worry, stress. So these are going to be the daintiest I think that I would have. And everything else is going to probably be like too high of a profile to be considered dainty, unless you were okay with like the Morse code style, in which case I could pull one of those out for you. My ring is supposed to come today. Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, we're all going to be with our matching rings, with our matching compacts, with our notebooks, writing in our journals. If you guys don't do daily gratitude, please download Gratitude Plus or use one of my spiral journals. The first thing you should do every single day is thank God that you woke up. And then you should find things that you're grateful for that are not huge. They don't have to be like, I had 56 people in my room, which is huge. Instead, it can be something as small as, thank you so much that I'm able to walk on 2 legs, because there are people who can't. And when you start to get grateful for the small things, thank you for the air that I'm breathing. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for the great parking space. When you start to get grateful for everything, then not only do you attract more of that good to you, but it fills your heart. All these little, we call them shimmers, they're the opposite of triggers. You start to get in the headspace of seeing everything as a gift, and that's what we want to do. It's all about mindset. The last thing that I haven't done are these compacts, which are great. Look, it's you. Great for body positivity. On the front, they say, may you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference that you make. And honestly, if you get one of these, you should be proud, because you're the type of person who not only supported someone else, but you understand that it's important to love yourself. That's why getting a mirror was so important when 2 weeks ago somebody told me I wasn't attractive, because I was like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I need to be able to look at her and say, you are beautiful. I love you. You are whole. You are complete. You are worthy. And that's why these are important. And they slide right in your back pocket. So this is like the tool that I keep in my back pocket to remember to be proud of who I am, and to no self-deprecation, guys. You're so incredible. You just are letting stuff weigh you down, and it shouldn't, because you're a freaking powerhouse. So I'm going to run these. I think a lot of the tribe people got them, and everyone who has a compact, we're going to do a call, and we're going to take a picture of all of us holding our compacts open, and it's all about self-love. So I love how slim they are. I've got to get up slow, but I love that they just slide right into your back pocket. Like, it's just a little tool that you can keep. I have one that I keep in my car because the lighting is way better for me to get all the hairs when I gotta pluck them. I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna run these. If you want one, then grab it. And if not, then that's okay too. But it's also a beautiful gift. This is a good reminder, especially if you have someone in your life who maybe doesn't always see their own worth or their own value or their own beauty. This is a great gift and to remind them to look in the mirror because the person in the mirror is incredible. There are people, thank you so much, Dragon Lady. There are people in the world who we know are beautiful, but and who give out so much love and light, but they don't give any to themselves. And those are the people that need these. Can you please sign it? Yes, I shall. I'll sign all the ones today. How's that? If anyone else wants these, the body positivity and the beauty and the self-worth compact, it's running right now, and I will open the inside and then sign it. This is the last one I'm gonna run then, and then we will, ooh, guys, you're dying. Look, I just plugged you in though. Do you feel hot and bothered? Did you get nice and charged up? Uh, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being beautiful humans. I'm gonna go here soon. Did anyone want me to run the crystals? This has been fun. Bex, I'm glad that you were here. It means a lot to me. We are gonna raid into someone. I had the box breathing penguins, but my sister again told me those were a little young, even though I think everyone should have their own tiny penguin in their corner. But I do have these, which are very similar, except this is like giving someone a hug. Letting them know that even though you're not right there, they're always surrounded. And I wanted things that would make everyone feel like a tribe. So this one says, and they all come with a different color crystal. And this one says, a hug for you. Here's a hug you can hold in your hand, a token of love so you'll understand that even though now we're apart, the very best hugs happen deep in our heart. And it's just a reminder for someone that even though you're not there, you are always there and they're always surrounded and supported. And then again, it teaches them box breathing on the back. Dragon Lady, do you see the good karma? That's what happens in this channel. That's what happens. The amazing energy and karma that happens. This is the last giveaway I'm going to run, and then we are going to raid. But I am going to run this in case anyone wants it, and I can sign these if you want me to. This is running right now if you want to grab one of these for yourself or as a gift. But these are little reminders for people that they always have someone in their corner, and they come with the crystal and it teaches you how to do box breathing. What's your circle code for Gratitude Plus? Oh, we should have a circle. Oh my God. Sassy. I didn't even think about that. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. Lots of things just happened. Natiri, this is you. And then I saw someone else was going at it. So that means I'm going to run it again. So I'm running it again. The stones all come in different colors for whoever wanted to get themselves one of the Hugs from Afar boxes to teach you box breathing. They're running. Guys, Gratitude Plus is an amazing app. It will remind you every single day to just write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And Rob, you get that one. And unless I hear otherwise, I'm going to sign these. Let me put this away. So what I'll do is I will create my circle code. Sassy, that's so smart. So when you download Gratitude Plus, and this is the end, unless you want me to run something else, then I'm done running stuff. But when you download Gratitude Plus, it sends you a reminder whatever time you want, and it says, what are you grateful for today? To get you in the habit of every single day writing at least 3 things that you're grateful for, and you can include a picture if you want to. And then it creates a streak. Think of it like Snapchat, how Snapchat has streaks. I don't have Snapchat. That's not my thing, but when I did have Snapchat, it has streaks. So it's like competitive. It makes you want to always show up so you don't lose your streak, except this is a healthy streak. This isn't just sending someone a picture. This is like legit. All right, now we're showing up for ourselves and we're focused on gratitude. So you can create a code, and then it puts you and everyone else that has the code in a group together so you can see what each other is grateful for. And I love that. So I have a circle on there with my girlfriends. Jess hasn't logged in a while, and I'll create one for us and I'll put it in our chat. And if you're like, I don't know what chat you're talking about, we have this community of people, this lighted up community, the people who show up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have our own little, and there's not a lot of chatting that goes on in it if you're like, oh my God, I don't need another chat. But we have our own Whatnot chat. And once it gets too big for Whatnot, it's going to move on to Discord. Yes, Gratitude Plus isn't great for Androids, but I think that they may have fixed that, Elena. So if you want to be in the chat, then all you do is I remind you right before I go live, like, hey guys, I'm about to be live. I'd love for you to join. And they get like a heads up on it. So if you want to be in that, then let me know. I'll write your name down right now and I'll put my circle code in that chat. This way we are all, guys, life can be very difficult. You're going to get off of this and something is going to happen. And honestly, life just keeps happening. But if we keep coming back to this, if you keep coming back to your people, if you keep coming back to the positive mindset, then we can stay in this headspace together. All right, Wendy R wants to be added. And let's see who else. Tex, a girl, Callie. Texas, I'm terrible at names, but I wrote it down. I'm getting into the circle and I'll do better. Please add me. Nei, Terry. Anyone else? Jeannie's Closet. I didn't even know you were in here. Like, yes, I'll add you. D Pence, you and having me pull that card for you. Thank you for doing that yesterday. You probably didn't even realize how big of a deal it was, but I was so nervous. I was like, people are going to think that I'm creepy and crazy. So it meant a lot to me that you bought that and gave me the opportunity to show up in that way because it was the first time. Please add me to the Whatnot chat. Sassy Stephanie, you got it. Anyone else before we raid out? RC Ruth. Ruth, send me a message and remind me what we're talking about with the jewelry. Did yours already come back? Because I know that I owe you the Stardust. Mandy Howard 21, you're my Mandy. I believe you're my Mandy. Excuse me, YouTube. I don't know what you're doing. I don't pay for ad free, but clearly I may have to. Anyone else want me to add them? I got here late, unfortunately. That's okay, my love. We did our pump up talk, just mindset work, making sure everybody can take the middle of the week and not kind of wish the rest of their week away. Like really own today because it's the last February 18, 2026 you'll ever get. Web Woman, absolutely. I will add you, Web Woman. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here's why. Because as a new seller, I don't necessarily get as many opportunities. Look at the good karma with Nateri winning. Or is it Nateri? Yes, I'm going to run another giveaway so I can talk for one more minute, but then we're going to rate out. I just need to write down the rest of these names. I'm a new seller, so I don't get as many opportunities, but as I grow and when I have 50 people in the room and I raid with 50, or when I can show up with 50, 60, 70 people, it gives me an opportunity to go into other spaces and then continue to find other people like us and grow this beautiful community of love. It allows me to come on more and offer more and fill your cup. Someone told me yesterday, they said, I don't know if you know this, but I watch you. I said, I didn't know you have Whatnot. They're like, I don't. It streams to Facebook and I watch it. And I said, oh, like you just remember when I'm live? She's like, no. When I'm having a bad day, I scroll through your Facebook and I look for your Whatnot lives. And they always make me feel better, good about myself. That made my heart so happy. And I'm able to do it because I have 46 of you in the room. So please, like when you see me do the bat signal, which by the way, if you haven't already, please bookmark this. I always do it twice, which can be really annoying, but honestly, you're never going to have a bad time if you jump on for 10 minutes. And I'm doing the daily dump now. So once a day, every day, I should be on. And sometimes it is only 10 minutes. Gift me your 10 minutes and I will gift you the reminder that you are beautiful and powerful and incredible. And nobody should take that away from you. But when you jump on and 70 of you jump on and then I can raid, they're like, oh my God, we should invite Maria to this and that and this and that. And then it gets bigger and becomes more beautiful. And then I can do even more things. Butterfly, I have you. Picky Nikki. Picky underscore. Oh, Mickey. Mikki. I added you. Lindsay. Lindsay's Blind Box Haven. Lindsey. Blind Box Haven. Who are we rating? I am gonna look right now. I love you doing the cars. I loved you doing the cars. It's not crazy. Thanks, JT. I'm so sad I missed it too. I was in a meeting. That's okay. I'll be back on Friday. Where are you from? I'm in Palm Harbor, Florida. Wahoo. Let's see. I gotta go, my love. Have a great day. You're worthy of all the love you're getting. I love you guys. All right, guys. I got everyone down. I'll add you to the chat. We're gonna raid out. Thank you for another incredible show. Thank you for allowing me to show up this way. Thank you for what you do for me and the boys. Please stay. Let me raid and then gift them with 5 minutes at least of your time and your energy and your love. Drop moons in the chat when we do raid. I never know who to raid, so I always just look for people who come into my shows and hang out. So does anyone know anyone? Um, that's a seller support, or I would do Angie. The last person who's live right now who came into one of my shows is Corey. So we're gonna raid Corey. Oh, his sister's not live. His sister. They're not live. Does anyone know anyone who was in this chat today? Guys, give me a second before the numbers drop. Please let me raid with you. His sister's not live. We Auction Florida is live. We Auction Florida is amazing. So we could do We Auction Florida. Or we just rated Corey. So let's do We Auction Florida. Yeah, I know. I wish that they were live. So we're going to raid into We Auction Florida Higgity Biggity because he's really funny and sweet and he helped me so much. He's one of the people listed in my show notes. So make sure that you guys drop moons. Make sure that you are sending him all the love. And please come back here, 9 o'clock on Friday.